We're here live in Washington, D.C. for another exciting matchup. As the season winds down, this matchup looks like it'll be another great one. Each team preparing all week for this battle as the visiting team square off against the Redskins. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The visiting team has some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Wow, this guy's got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's get back to the action on the field. Johnson in to kick this one off. And this one's a short kickoff. From the 14. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time.
The 23 on the return.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Using motion. Gets the call. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
7-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on their own 32. Gets rid of it, and it's complete. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Catch the ball, man.
Langford sends a man in motion. He hands it off. The defender brings him down at the 50-yard line. Gain of about 1.
Stay out, man. Yeah. Get in there. Give it all you got.
Washington with 6 defensive backs. Uses the pump. Gets the pass off. Number 88 made a nice route on that pass play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
About a yard to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. The visiting team come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight. I think he might have had someone open.
Yeah, he had a receiver wide open. He just didn't see him.
He'll try to pin them close to the goal line. Here's the kick. Fair catch. Into the end zone, touchback. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. The Redskins have a very well-rounded defense, John. An ideal mixture of size and speed, and if they execute their game plan out there, look out.
You're right. They do have a lot of great athletes on this team. But what impresses me is their discipline. This one could turn out to be a long day for the offensive coordinators.
On the call, setting up play action, the 30. Right on target. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Ramsey gets set. And he's tackled behind the line. Not what they were looking for in that play call.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
Only one man back.
Right. Give it all you got. Get in there, Zed. Pop that right.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws it over the middle. The defense has it. The quarterback was ready to get hit and just threw it up for grabs.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. The visiting team come out with 3 receivers tight into the open field. Hits him on the run. Langford could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that first down throw.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Zed.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Gets the pass off. Catch made on the run. He was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Get in there. Zed.
Man in motion.
To the left.
Dropping back the pass on first down. With the throw on the money. Not much, but it's better than a loss.
When you see or feel the blitz and you start feeling the pressure, you got to remember that some yards are always better than none yards.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Stay up. Come on, be up. Zed.
Using motion. Duncan. Throwing right in stride. He goes down at the 10. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
Hold the line. Give it all you got. Fire out. We'll see. Lose it.
Duncan. They'll go with the play fake. Almost got it. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
Nickelback in this time.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Pressure. Soft lob to the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of them so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
Gibson comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and he picks on the extra point. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play call.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Here's the kickoff team.
He is lined up for the kickoff. Number 24, back deep to
He got all of that one. Smith will take a knee and start at the 20. So he downs the kick in the end zone. First and 10. Ball on their own 20. Ramsey sets up, tucks it away. Only a yard by the halfback. Drops back with the throw. He hits his receiver. Good read on that pass play.
They brought some extra guys to try and get some pressure. He read it quickly, so his receiver had a step and fired a strike.
To carry it. Number 48 was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Man in motion. Dropping back. Under pressure. Flings it to the outside. Loss of about one.
Makes the stop. Loss of 2 on the play.
Rolls right. Slings this one.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
They got nothing.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Stepping up, and he's brought down in the backfield by Simons. And that's the first time he reached the quarterback today. Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Ramsey gets set. Hand off to the tailback. About a 2-yard gain here.
Run. Gain of 2 on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him.
On the 45-yard line.
Dropping back. Closing in. Throwing.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Number 48. Pressure coming. Throws it. And the catch is made. Ramsey has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens, you get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
They line up in the I formation. Pressure, gets rid of it, right in stride. And they're making it look easy out there. Their 5th first down of the drive.
And the key out there has been great play calling and even better execution. They mixed it up well, and the defense has been on their heels this whole drive.
Through 1 quarter of play, separated by a touchdown. With the score, Baltimore 7, Washington 0. And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. Hand it off. 4-yard gain there.
The ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play.
On the call, puts it on the ground. The Redskins have it. And so the offense is fortunate to recover its own fumble.
That guy was right there to make the recovery.
They need 6. Ball on the 15-yard line. Dropping back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Pulls him. These guys have been very tough to stop on third down.
I'll tell you what, when you're this successful on third down, you begin to have such confidence in your offense that you actually begin to even get better.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 2-yard line.
Come on, get up. We'll see.
14th play of this drive. Going to the left. Touchdown, Redskins. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, you knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
Johnson comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. So that touchdown was the exclamation point on a drive that covered more than half the field and ate up a lot of time.
They really were effective in what they were doing. And you can eat up that much time and drive the ball that far down the field and end up with 6 points. It's really disheartening to the defense.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 23, back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield. He takes a knee. They'll head back onto the field looking to duplicate their last drive when they were able to get the ball into the end zone, basically through their passing game.
Here come the Heat. It's about 94.
Pass play here on first down. With the pass, here's an opening. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. So they have first and 10 here.
Let's go. Ball. Hit him low. Eagle left.
Langford sets up. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Good throw. Nelson catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first downs.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here come the Heat.
Duncan. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
About 6 to go.
Second and 6. Ball on the 32-yard
Pressure coming with the pass. That one hit him in the hands, but it just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Washington with 6 defensive backs. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Smith back to return. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 7. Using motion.
Let's go. Come on. Let's see.
Throwing on 1st down. Pressure. And he's brought down in the backfield by Rice. He reached the quarterback and picked up his 1st sack of the game. Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. They'll go from the I formation. Man in motion. Dropping back. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
51 on the cover.
Tucks it away. Picks up 5. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 44-yard line. The 20, the 10, 5, touchdown, Baltimore. A huge touchdown on the punt return.
That guy just broke into the open, and then he was gone.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Punt coverage broke down on that one, John.
This is where they're going to have to respond. They were unable to sustain a drive. Were forced to punt. Now they find themselves in a pressure situation. They aren't able to do anything again. What happens on the next punt return?
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 87, back deep to return.
Nice distance. From the 9. Just won't go down. Breaks free. Washington heads out offensively down by 7. He hands it off, closing in, throws it, and this pass is complete. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll do it to change. First and 10. Ball on their own 34. Ramsey sets up. It's the toss to the left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Black. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I'll tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down. Because he's trying to make something happen. It's not going to happen. And they end up losing a bunch of yards.
Dropping back. Pressure coming with the throw. He hits his receiver. Orlando did a nice job of getting to that pass.
Yeah, we saw him running those quick pass plays in practice.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Number 48. Nice play fake. The pass ball's incomplete. He had trouble bringing that one in.
Drops on third down that would have gotten you a first down can really demoralize a team. Your quarterback makes a good throw, but the guy on the other end can't come up with it.
Evans lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the punt. From the 21. He had a nice return on that punt.
And no matter how good a punt is, it doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
First and 10. Ball on their own 31.
94. Take up.
Duncan in the backfield.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
On the carry. Pressure gets the pass off. That pass didn't have much behind it.
It wasn't pretty, but when you look at the statistics, it's not how pretty it was, it's how many first downs you pick up.
You got it. Ain't nothing. Cowboy.
Washington comes out in a dime package. He's taken down in the backfield. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 42. Langford sets up. Under pressure with the pass. Good route running by the receiver who was right there to make the catch.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
They line up in the I formation. So 2 minutes left before halftime. The ball is right at midfield. Two minutes left in the quarter. Throwing. He has some room. The 30. The 20. Slips the tackle. Touchdown. Visiting team. That's a huge play by the quarterback.
The quarterback made the right read on that one, leading to a long pass reception that put some points in the board.
Gibson comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
This is one of those teams that's never out of a game. If you let them get going early, they can really control the tempo of the game. If they fall behind, they have the weapons on the offensive side to put points on the board very quickly.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 24.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 13. After a 3-and-out in their last drive, the offense comes back out onto the field. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. Ramsey gets set. Passing on first down. Closing in with the throw. And he hits his target. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
Give it all you got, Pete. Come on. That all you got.
Pressure coming. Throwing. Incomplete pass. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
It's hard to go through your progressions when the pass rushers get into the backfield that quickly.
Nickel back in this time. Pressure. Throws it. He finds his man. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage. To the air on first down. The pass, incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down. Takes the pass off. Little off target, but caught. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a first down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
Sixth play of this drive. Looking downfield, rolling right, throws this one away. The incomplete pass bringing up second down. And so on second down, they'll try to move closer. They'll go from the I formation. Drops back. Under pressure with the pass. Jacob beat the coverage on that pass.
Soft hands like that are hard to find. This guy looks like he's a keeper.
Washington will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Third and short, and with timeouts left, they might just try to pound this one up the middle and pick up the first down. And this is the 8th play of this drive. Closing in, gets rid of it. It's broken up.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. And when he let that one go, the lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
So this one will be from about 31 yards out. And it's up. And that kick is right on target. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 13, back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. On their last possession, they did a great job moving the ball through the air on their way to the end zone. And you'd expect to see the same thing here until the defense proves they can defend against the pass. Quarterback back in the shotgun.
First and 10.
Come on, partner. Now the ball. Out. Ball.
They'll pass on first down. Great play in the backfield. And the quarterback gets dunked for the Saints.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside, but the rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
It's second down and 15 to go. Ball on their own 14.
Second and 15. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Duncan. The Redskins call a timeout. That's their second.
They need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
Third and long. Ball on their own 18. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Number 25. Washington calls a timeout. They have no timeouts left. Trying to take time off the clock with the lead. What do you think, John? Are we a little too conservative here?
Maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the first isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
Williams is back to punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. Baltimore looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Baltimore 21, Washington 10.
21, Washington 10.
We're ready to start the second half of play. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 87. Back deep to
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 10. Washington needs 2 scores to get back into this one.
24 on the return.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
At the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Picked up 10 yards.
The reception. Gain of 10 on the play. Second and inches. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Tosses it left. Number 48 barely gets enough. And he finds his way past the marker on the toss play. First and 10. Number 48. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it. Incomplete pass. Overthrown, leading to an incompletion.
That might have had something to do with his follow-through. If you release the pass just a little late, you're going to see underthrows or balls thrown into the ground. If you release it too early, then you'll see an overthrow like that.
Rams get set. With the pass. Incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
The Redskins using motion. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
He's trying to pin them back as far as possible as he lines up for his third punt. Here's the punt. From the 38-yard line. The 40. He has room. The 20. The 10. Touchdown. Visiting team. He's such a dangerous return man. He can do that anytime he gets his hands on the ball.
And that's the thing. When you know he's back there waiting for it, you try not to give it to him. You try and punt it out of bounds. You try and get a lot of hang time. Just don't give this guy a chance to make a big play on you.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Once again, John, special teams, a big part of this game and so many games. And the offense now goes right back onto the field after that punt return for a touchdown.
Returning kicks and punts is a field then. First, you got to get under the kick, make sure you have it secured. Then you need to quickly decide where you're going to go with it.
Williams will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 87, back deep to return.
Should be a return here. From the 5. And they're about ready to get this drive started after the last series ended with a punt. Rams get set. Passing on first down. Under pressure with the pass. The Pass ball's incomplete. Good pass rush, forcing the incompletion.
Pressure can really mess up the timing of a play. That pass was incomplete because the quarterback had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
It's second down and 10 to go. Baltimore comes out with 7 in the secondary. Throwing short to his left. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
No gain on the play.
Baltimore comes out in a dime package.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Drops back, flings it to the outside.
Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
This will be his 4th punt of the day. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 46-yard line. With the throw, and he hits his target. The defense, I think, gave him too big of a cushion on that play.
If you're going to sit back there in the zone, there are bound to be some holes in the pass coverage. Good quarterbacks will take advantage of that, using short passes underneath to move the ball.
38-yard line.
Duncan, play action, gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
Only one man back here. Hand it off, and he's brought down at the 29-yard line. Only a yard by the halfback.
Gain on the play.
It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Dropping back, closing in, gets rid of it, picked off. The defender was all over that one.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming, gets the pass off, perfect throw. Number 48 looked good on that reception.
When you make a grab like that, the quarterback will always look in your direction.
Pressure with the throw, makes the adjustment. The defender brings him down at the 47. Good pass to the fullback on that play, John.
And don't be surprised if they look in his direction again. He's not just a solid lead blocker. He can hurt you in the passing game, too.
Come on, get up.
With the carry. Decent gain, about 4. The Redskins line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Drops back with the pass, and it's caught. Ramsey with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down. Under pressure, looking for an option. Throwing it away. Can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. The Redskins line up with two backs behind the quarterback. Closing in, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. The 10, touchdown. And it's not finished yet. He just put the ball up there, and the receiver ran it all the way in for the score.
That was a great play. That guy just snapped the ball out of the air, tucked it under his arm, and just wasn't going to be stopped till he reached the goal line.
Johnson comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. But you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
They did everything they had to on that one. The end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 23, back to return.
They'll return this one. From the 4. The defense forced the interception the last time this offense had the ball, and they'll be looking to do the same thing here. Pushes it out to the left. And he's brought down in the backfield by Taylor. Lost about 2 yards.
3-yard loss on the play.
Second and long. They'll go in the I formation. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. What a collision. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Dropping back. Throwing. Off and running. Stiff arm. Number 16 is doing a good job this afternoon, contributing his 4th catch of the game. Langford sets up. Pressure, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
The visiting team come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight. Hand it off to the back, and he just gets by the first down marker. First down coming up after that run. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 47. They give it to the halfback. Under pressure. Good read on that play. He saw them drop back in zone and took advantage.
That's the kind of efficiency that the coach is looking for out of him. Take what the defense gives. Don't force it. Protect the football. Those kinds of things.
Dropping back, closing in, slings it out to the left. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 38-yard line.
Man in motion. Going to the air on first down. Flings it to the outside. Dawson is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 37-yard line. And a pickup of about 2. Duncan, the deep man. Throws it. Another run. Langford really put his body into that throw.
This quarterback has all the tools. A rocket arm, and he never makes a wrong read.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the Redskins 28-17. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 24-yard line. This is the 10th play of this drive. Thomas, the motion man. Hand it off. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play. Second and 5. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Come on, partner. Bring the pace.
Duncan. He shakes the defender. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. They line up in the I formation, using motion.
13-yard line.
Carter. And he stopped at the 13-yard line. Nowhere to go that time. The defensive line gets very good penetration.
This line's very aggressive up front. They like to stunt and use power moves to get into the backfield. A lot of teams think that the best way to move the ball on the ground against them is to run it right at them. Try and wear them out. Looks like they might be trying to do that same kind of thing.
Langford gets set. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Looking for the end zone on 2nd down, but no completion, and it's 3rd down. And they'll face a long 3rd down here. They'll go with a run once again. 1-yard gain by the running back.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
About a 28-yard field goal here as they line up for the kick. And it's on its way, and it's good. Williams is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 83, back deep to return.
It's on its way. From the 4. And we'll see if they can move the ball as well through the air this time as they did after scoring a touchdown on their last possession. They'll go from the I formation. Ramsey sets up. Handed off to the back. They'll go with a play fake. A little off target, but caught. And they beat the blitz on a good throw.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
2nd and inches. Ball on their own 30. The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Looking for a receiver. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Breaks away from the tackler. Amazing play by Thomas.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yard.
Number 48. Great fake with a pass. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing. And he makes the grab. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a 1st down.
Yeah, he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
Receives the handoff. Slips the tackle. Touchdown, Washington.
You're going to see what happened here. This is a bruising run. He gets it, and boom, he pounds his way in for the score.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
And so the offense is able to drive the majority of the field and finish with a touchdown.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Johnson in to kick this one off.
23, back to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 10. Just about ready for the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last drive. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24. Passing on 1st down. Pressure. Pump faking with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. Langford appeared to feel the pressure there.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Tucks it away. Play action. Gets the pass off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on their own 24. Number 25. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. Only one man in the backfield. Tosses it right. Gain of about 1. Number 48, under pressure with the throw. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Inside their own 20.
Come on, D up. Get in there.
Closing in. Gets rid of it. Incomplete.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. When we let that one go, the lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Langford gets set. They give it to the halfback. Stiff arm. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8. Ball on the 38-yard line. Duncan, the deep back.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hands it off to the fullback. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2. Crosses it out to the right. Hands it off. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. We'll have to really get it because it'll be about a 53-yard attempt. The kick is up.
What they need here is some yards on 1st and 2nd down so they don't set themselves up with 3rd or possibly 4th and long. The whole field is open to them because there's a decent amount of time left.
Thomas in motion. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Thrown behind, but caught. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage. He can put some air under it and trying something downfield.
Current, he has it. Nice throw going to the air, and that'll move the chain. Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle. Throwing on 1st down. Pressure, rolling. Room to run. The 10, 5, touchdown, Redskins. He stepped up, made a terrific throw, and it went for the touchdown.
That's just great communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
Johnson comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. 2 consecutive touchdowns has tied this game up.
This team has a lot of character. Even when you have them down by 2 or 3 scores, a lead is never safe. You got to be careful because they can make the big plays on offense, defense, and special teams.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. The 23 back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield. From the 1-yard line. The visiting team will start this drive from the 26.
I got to think the defense is ready for a run or pass because they're probably not sure what the offense wants to do. Play it safe and go into overtime or attack and go for the win.
Dropping back to pass on first down with the throw, and it's caught. Langford gunned the pass to his receiver.
This is an example of the quarterback trusting his arm. He just made a decision, and the ball was there in a blink of an eye.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. Picked off. It's intercepted. Taylor went up to get that.
The quarterback telegraphed that one.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Number 48, closing in, throws it, and this pass is complete. Ramsey seems to put every throw right on the numbers.
I'll tell you, of all the quarterbacks in the league, he might be the most accurate. It seems like just about every throw is a good one. He's not the kind of guy who's going to throw a lot of balls into coverage either. They're in a great position to win this thing with a field goal. If I'm the coach, I'm just calling a run up the middle and setting it up for my kicker.
Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz, but the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
In field goal range now. Thomas goes in motion.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Here's the carry. Great play in the backfield. Flag down.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
That'll be 15 yards, no question.
You see what he did was he grabbed it and he held on to it and he tried to bring him down with it. Now, if he would have just grabbed it and let go, it would have been a 5-yard penalty.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Jacob in motion. Hand it off. Washington will call a timeout here. They have 2 remaining. Number 48 couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free. There's still some time left on the clock, so I'd run the clock down some more and then try for the field goal.
The Redskins call a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. Now, usually in this situation, a team will have its quarterback or running back just down the ball in the middle of the field, setting up a straight-ahead kick.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Another run. They'll bring him down at the 2. Number 48 did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
They're in field goal range now. Do they take a shot at the end zone or just play it safe and run it?
They have enough time to throw one, but it all depends on your confidence in your kicker. If you think he can make it from here on in, then you can just run it and give him a chance to prove you're right.
Flings it to the outside. And it's complete. With yet another catch, he's now up to 8 receptions.
Yep, this guy's been plucking it right out of the air anytime the ball is near him.
Second and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line.
So they've had a lot of success so far in the red zone, and they'll try, obviously, to continue that here. With the hurdle. Touchdown, Washington.
Here's how they get in on that one. They just can't bring him down. He plows into the end zone for the score.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. Hardly a defensive struggle today.
No, either the defense on both teams stayed in bed too long today, or everyone on offense ate their breakfast.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 23, back to return.
He got all of that one. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. A little behind, but he has it. The 40. Number 16 makes a remarkable catch and run to pick up a lot of yardage.
I'll tell you, anytime you can get this guy the ball, there's a chance that he can take it the distance. And that's what makes him so dangerous. There's no substitute for speed on a football field.
Pressure flings it to the outside. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 48. Good play on that pass.
If he can make catches like that regularly, he can expect to see more passes thrown in his direction.
Time for just one last heave to the end zone.
The defense cares about only one thing here. They can't let the ball cross the goal line. And if the ball's in the air, they just have to knock it down instead of trying to pick it off. I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Fires it out to the left. The final score is Washington 38, Baltimore 31.
38. Baltimore 31.
This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.